This is the new 2024 Mazda 2 facelift, and having me reviewing it is going to be just 10 minutes of me praising it and why everyone should get one of these at home. So in the name of a neutral review, here's Greg.
Now, lots can be said about the Mazda 2, right? From how it drives, to how it looks, to how it feels on the inside, and on and on and on. But I've got two words: airbag and airbag. Two airbags. I mean, come on, in a brand new car, in 2024, from 108,000 ringgit on the road, sans insurance. How to justify this one?
Can one. Let me prove it to you.
Can.
Okay. Listen to me.
Now, I'm not going to deny that how a car looks is quite important to me, okay? It can drive well, it can be very good value for money, but if I look at it and it triggers a gag reflex, it's a bit of a no-go, okay? Now, I'm not saying that this car is ugly, don't get me wrong, it's not downright ugly, but I don't know, man, this one on a facelift, the downturned lower apron makes it look a bit like a small, angry Hitler for some reason. And this may sound trivial, but what's up with that small red accent on the front grille? Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about that one. But on the flip side, we've got auto LED headlamps this time round and auto full side mirrors, so that's good lah. But these are just my opinion. What about you? Coming from a Mazda 2 to another Mazda 2.
Okay, so Greg, we need to understand that this third generation Mazda 2, in its existence, I would say it has gone through three phases. It's wearing three phases. So the launch model, when it first came out in 2014, was sporty, sharp, aggressive.
Yep.
It was the same year that it was crowned Japan's Car of the Year. Then came the 2019 facelift, which made it more sophisticated, more elegant. And this 2023 facelift, the second one, I mean, I would say it's more characterful, more chic. Debatable whether more people would find this more attractive.
Yeah.
But Greg, I think we both cannot deny that this color, Airstream Blue, hits the spot.
Yes.
And tell me, what other cars in the segment is able to turn heads like this one?
Now, I'm not going to fault it for being small because that's always been the Mazda 2's thing. But, you know, on the flip side, what I really do like are the fabric, these kind of suede-like inserts that we get on the dashboard, on the door cards and on the seats. I think it gives it a nice little improvement in the interior ambience. Now, moving on, what we do notice is that those familiar with modern Mazdas, we have the 7-inch touchscreen, which is now looking relatively outdated. We get Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, don't get me wrong, that's good, but you still need a cable connection. But in the CX-3, that comes with the slightly more modern 8-inch touchscreen with wireless Apple CarPlay.
Yes, and the instrument cluster is no longer the center analog rev counter layout, but you do get new passive cruise control and auto-dimming rear view mirror. But Greg, the Mazda 2's cabin got the basics right for a driver's car. Fantastic driving position, nice steering with paddle shifters, and the side door bins fits a large-sized water bottle too. And here, they've cut out the center console space here to be deeper, so you can place your larger-than-life smartphone. Okay ma?
Yeah, I don't think we've missed anything out, right? We shouldn't have. But if we did, or if you want to look at what the CX-3 or the Mazda 2 have to offer side by side, then you can head on over to WapCar.my and do just that. Now, I'm confident the Mazda 2 is one of the smallest, if not the smallest car in this segment because, as you can see, for reference, I'm 184 centimeters tall. Legroom, headroom, no point testing, is pretty much non-existent. So it's a bit claustrophobic. And you know, the center tunnel here isn't exactly making things better either. As for boot space, the Mazda 2 hatch has 220 litres, while the sedan, that has 410 litres. Now, we've got split folding 60/40 seats, which is fine and all, but they don't fold completely flat. So if you're planning on using them a lot, you might want to consider that point. Another issue is the opening aperture. It's quite narrow. Yesterday, I was trying to fit some plastic stools inside. It's got the job done, but still a bit of a squeeze.
But you know, Greg, you know what they say? It's not the size that matters, it's how you use it. Now, throughout my ownership with the Mazda 2, I can't recall the last time where I couldn't fit everything I need back here. Now, it's, you know, sufficient for, let's say, a weekend getaway for 2 to 3 people, and that's always the right car for the right job. You know, you won't be taking this car for balik kampung with your entire family of 5 people. You know, it's just like bringing a penknife to a gunfight. No point. Now Greg, you need to get behind the wheel of the Mazda 2 to truly appreciate what this car is all about.
Okay.
Now, this, I feel, is the best driving new car for the money, period.
Really?
Yes,
Okay.
period.
Okay.
And I mean, it's a platform that I'm all too familiar with throughout my years of ownership, and I think that Mazda has made kind of instrumental improvements throughout the years in this platform. You know, the ride's better, there's G vectoring control plus, that's essentially a torque vectoring to help keep passengers, you know, less wobbly. I'm seated back here, my head is not bobbing around as you turn into corners. The brakes are better, I'm not sure if you felt it. And most importantly, the cabin is now adequately quiet. Enough for a daily driver.
Yep.
And yeah, I know some people would say that for the money you can get Recon, you can get a Suzuki Swift Sport, proper warm hatch. Used market, you can buy a BRZ 86. But you don't get to enjoy the 5 years free service and manufacturer's warranty from Burma's Auto. So that, to me, is quite important if you want a problem, hassle-free experience.
Yes, I agree, definitely. I mean, warranty and all that is a definite must lah. But again, come on, looking at the price tag, okay, and you pay that much money for a brand new car in 2024, I find it very, very difficult to justify, especially when you look at the safety kit. Because, you know, okay, besides the 2 airbags, right, we've got 0 ADAS features here, absolutely 0, kosong, nothing, yeah. We've got, at least on the CX-3, we've got AEB, we've got lane departure warning, we've got, what else do we have? Blind spot monitoring, we've got rear cross traffic alert, and even the top spec one, that has driver attention alert. This one, fully passive affair, nothing, tak boleh lah.
Now Greg made a very important point on the safety front, because as satisfying as the Mazda 2 is to drive, I think we can both agree that the value proposition is just not there. So Greg, for 110,000 ringgit, a compact Mazda, what's your pick?
I mean, it's a bit of a no-brainer, right? For me, it'll be the Mazda CX-3 1.5 Plus. I mean, think about it. Same engine, same gearbox, slightly higher ride height, more toys on board, and more importantly, better safety equipment.
Yeah, true. Makes sense. And you also get about 85 to 90% of the driving engagement and enjoyment of a Mazda 2. So yeah, and 7,000 ringgit price difference between the two if you work out over a cost of a loan tenure. The monthly installment difference is about 100 to 200 ringgit, which I think is not that much. But let us know in the comment section below, between the CX-3 and Mazda 2, which is your pick. But if you really do want to stand out in a sea of Honda City hatchbacks, Toyota Yaris's, I think the Mazda 2 turns a little bit more heads. As always, thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos like this.